Okay, I know this isn't going to be a really great video because I really don't know what I'm doing, but I did want to put this information out there that it might possibly help somebody else in the same situation. But I was recently diagnosed with, first of all, it was cancer on my lung. It was ground glass opacity that they had been watching for about 2.5 years, and then it suddenly began to grow. They did a PET scan following that because they wanted to find out if it was metastatic, and it turns out that I had cancer also in my stomach. It's in the Cardia and Fundus, which is the top of the stomach and the entrance to the esophagus coming into the stomach. So then I had an endoscopic ultrasound biopsy to do staging to figure out how advanced was this stomach cancer. And it turns out that it has went through 3 of the 4 layers of my stomach. So it's considered stage 2, T3, N0, M0. That's the official staging. It turns out that it's not metastatic though, because the tumor in my lung is a different kind of adenocarcinoma than the tumor in my stomach. So on top of that, I've known for a few years now that I am JAK2 positive. So I have blood cancer that causes, for me, elevated platelets. But it was never elevated so high that I really needed treatment. But it is complicating my treatment for my stomach cancer. So the reason why I'm doing this video is because of all the videos I've seen on YouTube, I have not yet run into anyone with the exact same scenario as myself. I am BRCA2 positive, and both of my cancers are BRCA2 motivated. They come from BRCA2 mutation. I'm 68 years old, and so the older I get, the more likely it is that I will have BRCA2 cancers. In my case, I was able to live 68 years without cancer, and it didn't attack like breast cancer, which is typical for BRCA2, which makes me unique in that way as well. Another unique factor is the fact that I am MSH6 positive mutation, which causes Lynch syndrome, but I don't have Lynch syndrome. So there are several things that are kind of unique in my case, and I'm being followed by Mayo Clinic, and they have found that to be rather interesting as well. I'm wearing this hat because I don't have any hair right now. I'm about to go into my 3rd chemotherapy, FLOT chemotherapy, FLOT. I'm not finding a whole lot on the internet as far as YouTube videos with patient experiences with FLOT. I have found a couple. One of them I could relate to pretty well, but the others were younger people, and I questioned whether or not a young person could actually tolerate it better than I would, being almost 69 years old. So there's a lot that I'm going through right now. I'm terrified of that 3rd chemotherapy because from what I have seen from patient experiences, each session gets a little more intense, and the side effects don't leave as quickly as the first time. And the first time I was actually pretty impressed because I only had 2 days that were actually awful, and then I gradually got better, and I felt pretty normal by the time it was time to have my next chemotherapy. So I don't want to get real detailed now because I want to continue this and follow my own process, videos that I can go back and reflect on the journey I've been through. And if you're out there looking at this and maybe some of this applies to you and you can benefit from it, I am happy for you. So I'm not going to promote heavily my videos. It's mostly just for me and my family. and for anyone who might find them helpful. So I thank you for listening to the end, and I hope that you will continue to watch my future videos and that you'll find some helpful information in them. Thank you very much. Bye.